Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Vibes and Stuff. And today we are looking at episode 15 of Cowboy Bebop, My Funny Valentine. Now, clearly based on the title, this is going to be a Faye heavy episode, which I am always down for, considering she is one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite of the bunch. And it makes sense theme wise because last episode, Bohemian Rhapsody, was a focus on Edward and her relationship with like this older guy playing chess. So that was kind of just a whatever episode. And I think maybe the next couple ones, we're just going to have like more backstories on each of the characters, starting with Edward. Now we're doing Faye. So we'll see if I'm, right on that theory. So let's jump into this episode. My Funny Valentine, episode 15. Let's do it. Is that Faye?
Frozen heart.
Oh, is she like frozen or something at some point?
That's who you want to catch?
I don't have much choice.
Is he a big, tough crook?
Smallest of the small fries. Spike's gonna hate it when I tell him about it.
Edward wants chocolate.
Guess I'll do it alone then.
Weren't you taught to clean up your own poop, like bury it or something?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't. There's no yard to send him to. I've never thought about that.
Figure out who it is you remind me of. Now I know it's that guy with the thin eyebrows, Whitney Haggis Matsumoto. I wonder why I suddenly thought of him out of the blue like that. Do you want to know a secret about my past? Do you?
Let's hear it. That's so funny that, like, with the style of it, it's just going to be her talking to Ein. You could share this with the rest of the team. That's a shot.
Miss Manley, does it look like the patient is reviving?
Why, yes, Doctor. I believe she is.
Miss Manley, does she look like an old woman to you?
No, she doesn't, Doctor.
Do you think she's been successfully unfrozen?
I believe so, Doctor.
Can you hear me, huh? You. I am Dr. Bacchus. Bacchus, as in the Bacchus that drowned more humans than Neptune. Have you ever heard about that Bacchus?
I wonder why she
Well, I used to be
decided
an
to freeze
alcoholic back
herself.
then. Bacchus was drowning because of Bacchus. Hey, that was a good one.
This place. Where is it? Where am I? Who are you?
Miss Manley?
She is not acting, Doctor.
I'm Whitney Haggis Matsumoto, your lawyer.
Lawyer?
Okay.
Totus Insurance Company brought me in on the case.
That's
I've
the guy
already
that
done some
reminded,
research on your past.
Ein
Miss
of him.
Faye Valentine.
Is that really my name?
It's an especially lovely name.
Yeah, I don't
think
see
it'll
it.
Suit you very well.
And so?
We need to know about your memory.
That's a monitor, a hot water pot, that's a cellular phone. So,
That looks like a toothbrush.
everything except my own life.
I see.
And?
And according to the records that we have, when you were 20, well, in a sense, you still are 20, you were involved in a serious accident.
Accident?
Okay.
They couldn't save you with the medical technology back then.
But I'm totally fine, you can see that. I don't have a scratch. Back then, what do you mean?
The accident, it was 54 years ago. You were put into a cold sleep.
Okay, that makes
In other words,
sense.
prior
I thought
to
she was like a
your
special
birth.
like race
Until
of
now,
human or something
Medical technology has finally advanced to a point where you can
that,
be fully cured and awakened.
age differently.
You
but no,
might say
she's
you're
just
a modern version
frozen.
of Sleeping Beauty.
You're kidding me.
I'm very serious, Faye.
Then I'm dreaming.
Listen to me. The year is 2068. This is not a monitor. It's a washing machine. This isn't a hot water pot. It's a face cleaner. And this is not a cell phone. It's a biothermometer.
Oh.
You put the round in your mouth.
Liar! You think I'm gonna believe
It's kind of like a
rubbish
toothbrush,
like that?
you know.
Temperature 94.1.
I wasn't, I mean, I was wrong.
40 over 75.
But I was closer to being right than I
Your
originally
memory is
thought.
trapped in an earlier era when cell phones had solar antennas.
Then tell me, what kind of accident? I need to know. What was I like before?
Calm down. If you get too excited, you could...
What? What's gonna happen to me if I...
Pass out.
You'll pass out, Faye.
Yeah, you're not equipped at all to deal with the modern world, Faye. This is a cool way to do it, though. I really like this backstory.
Hey there, want a cold one?
That would be, like, horrific, though. You just woke up 50-something years in the future and all the technology and stuff. Everything would be so different.
Hey! Hey!
There we go.
Valentine, hello!
So you tried to escape, but it's all good.
Wait, please!
Stay away from me!
What do you get by running away?
That run. It's funny.
Listen, Miss Valentine, please.
I can't pay 300 million. It's not fair to revive me and then expect me to pay all that money. I don't even know anything about myself. What am I gonna do?
You can deal with the debt payments little by little. I'll do everything I can to help you. And who
Okay.
knows, someday your memory might come back to you.
Yeah, I wasn't aware that she had lost
If
her
you hang
memory.
in there, you might meet someone wonderful.
He's gonna die, isn't he? That's how the show always goes. You're like, oh, I really like this new character. Dead by the end.
What's this?
It's an ID. If you should die or if you forget yourself, they know who you are and where you're from.
I don't even have one. I don't have an ID at all.
Sometimes I think, oh yes, I'd move to where all
This is the most conventional anime song I've ever heard in the show.
I will give me a key to lock the door to the secret
Yeah, it's pretty good.
paradise. There are so many
Cute dress.
queuing up, and I won't let them in.
This is so weird to watch because it's Faye.
You're never worthy to.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. Come on now. We don't get good things in Cowboy Bebop.
Upon my magic carpet now.
Oh.
What's that?
Collection agents. The insurance company got impatient.
What do we do?
That shot reminded me of Akira.
If we stay here, we'll both get caught. You better jump out and run.
What about you?
I'll meet you at the medical clinic. All
Weren't
right?
you so confident
But
like
why are you helping
2
me
minutes
like
ago?
this?
A prince has to protect Sleeping Beauty. That's the way it works.
Hey. It's got that Riz. Come on now. Well, that was abrupt.
We just went through all of his paperwork. In the event of an unforeseen accident, his instructions were to transfer all of his assets to you. If you give us a thumbprint here, everything he
I think he
owns
faked his
will
death,
be
though.
yours.
Oh,
If you don't see it,
Whitney.
it's a classic TV rule.
Care.
If you don't see it, it's probably not the actual death.
Is this with your thumb?
Why are all the numbers there in red?
Those are all his debts, but they say debt is an asset.
His debts? You have got to be kidding!
There is the Faye we
Of course,
know
I
and
can
love.
see now how stupid I was. I mean, if you think about it, he risked his life to save me. And his debt, well, it was a drop in the bucket compared to mine. All in all, it really wasn't that much.
I mean, you got in a good business to pay those off pretty easily.
How long were you in there listening, Spike?
Too long. Your story needs editing. You should be ashamed, you know. I'm sure that guy's crying in the next world, since he ran off without paying his debt.
I can't help that. It's way more than I could ever pay.
Now she gets huffy about it.
Why shouldn't I? Remember, I'm a lot older than
It's
you.
so nice everything's back to
Past is
normal.
always changing. Last time you said you were a gypsy. Maybe you made this story up too.
Think what you like, but it's not a lie. I just don't know the whole truth, all right? There's nothing I can do about it.
Welcome back!
Girls fall for him.
Take note. When others are snoozing,
That's him.
Jeff's on the job.
There he is. I knew he wasn't dead.
Whitney, Haggis, Matsumoto.
Yeah. Long time no see.
Hey, Faye.
All right, she knows him, but why does she have to talk to him alone?
Apparently, they were very close.
We talking ex-boyfriend?
Yeah, and they were made for each other.
Looks like you've been living
Both
very well,
sneaky.
Mr. Lawyer.
Why? Because I'm a little plump? Isn't that biased?
I want a full explanation.
Well, I just had a fat implant. It was right after the accident. They squeezed it in through the armpit with a plastic...
Not that!
It's been over 3 years. You look healthy.
Thanks a lot. Were you trying to create a whole new identity?
She's so different even
I
after
wanted
3
to start
years.
all over. Start from scratch.
By conning women out of their money?
Well, you became a bounty hunter. I'd say it was destiny.
So everyone was in
It was
the
meant to
wrong?
be.
I had
You're
no
both
choice.
kind of
The doctor
scumbags.
was protecting me. I owed too much, and now he's dead. Maybe I should have just let him come and arrest me. I couldn't ask for more than to have you hand me over to the police.
That is kind of funny.
You think it's safe to leave him alone?
Worried about him or her?
I'm afraid she might let him escape or something.
Well, she'd have to have a heart to do that.
Don't be fooled because she acts tough. Babes like her are the first ones that go soft when it comes to an old boyfriend.
Is that right?
Women are hopeless. They don't work on reason.
Oh, there we go. Some of that classic
Welcome,
takes on women.
So, are you the ones that contacted us?
Yeah, I want to claim a bounty.
I see. Ms. Manley, prepare for rendezvous.
Yes, Doctor.
I'm glad I got to see you one last time. Sleeping Beauty.
It's gonna be a little reunion. Sleeping Beauty.
Let's go.
No way.
It's all right. You don't have to do this for me. It's too risky.
Well, I guess Spike was right.
Trying to get out.
She's helping him.
He's helping him.
Yeah, I'll give you 4 to 1.
Damn it, hurry up, Spike!
I love when they add the humor in the show.
No, it's impossible. We'll never make it. You can't squeeze 2 people in here.
Just don't breathe so much. Exhale or something.
Hey, wait!
Stay back. We're leaving.
Come on, Faye.
She wants the guy instead of the money.
Jet caught him. It's his reward, Faye.
I have some history to work out with this guy, so I claim first rights to him and to the bounty that's on his head.
Is it just me, or did that not make any sense?
Like I said.
Yeah, she's not just saving him to save him. I think she, they have a lot of talking to do.
We'll see.
Smooth, bro.
I want to know the truth.
Uh,
Tell me, who am I? Tell me where the lies end and the truth begins.
What are you doing?
If you're not careful, I'll hit the cockpit.
I'm not going.
I guess he wasn't just gonna let her go.
I thought that was my line.
Got Got him.
You know, you really are a big pain.
Yeah, I've noticed that. After Jupiter Jazz and now this, it's getting a little harder to defend her.
Who am I?
Are you sure you really want
Yeah,
to know?
come on,
It's
have a
going to
heart.
be hard to swallow. Are you prepared for all the consequences?
Let's do it. Let's hear
I
it.
am.
He's not gonna know. He's got nothing.
Spit it out!
I don't really know myself, I swear.
You're lying.
Who am I? My past? My future? These are questions every human asks at least once in their life.
Who are you?
However, puberty is the only time to worry about things like that. Only people who are bored think such thoughts after a certain age.
I've heard that voice before somewhere.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that.
Here I am. You.
Oh, jeez, is that the doctor from
Yeah,
the
I caught
cryo
that.
clinic?
I think we're supposed to catch that earlier.
What about my past? Who in the world am I?
Actually, I gave you the name Valentine. Yes, I named you after my favorite love song. All the other data on you was lost when the astral gate exploded. So you see, no one knows who you are or why you were put in a cryogenic state.
Oh, wow.
Is this guy a doctor or a cop? Huh?
Pilot of Patrol Ship 118, you're in a vehicle which has been reported stolen. State your department code now. I repeat, state your code.
He went into business for himself.
This is not good. We're going to be apprehended here.
No, it's very unfortunate, but we better cut our losses and make tracks.
Good call, Doctor.
You're on your own, Whitney. Take care of yourself.
Bye-bye, Whitney.
Wait a minute, Uncle. Don't go.
Uncle. Oh.
I'll take my bounty right here and now.
Ah, that's
Good job. Perfect. Yeah,
And
that ended
good
well.
riddance. What a fitting payback for all the sleazy
Bye.
lies you told me.
Well, there is one part that's true. That I fell in love with you while you were sleeping. I fell in love with Sleeping Beauty.
Look who's here. You must really want me back.
Yeah, nice try.
You were jealous.
In your dreams.
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
I'm still in the dark. I may never know anything about my past.
Doesn't really matter, does it?
Easy for you to say. At least you have a past.
And you have a future. That's
Yeah.
what counts.
What's this?
It's your share of the bounty. The big 19,800 reward.
You're kidding.
The smallest of the small fries.
So it wasn't
Kinda deserves it.
19,800. I kind of put an extra zero in there.
That's so funny. That's the perfect thing that happened to that character. This is a cute episode. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. And that was episode 15 of Cowboy Bebop, My Funny Valentine. And now, okay, it's really not lost on me that at the end of the episode, Spike was talking about you having a future and Faye not knowing her past, whereas Spike is obsessed with his past. So I think that's a cool way they did that. I love that because, yeah, the main thing that is hurting Spike right now is his inability to get over the past. And it's kind of funny to be like, I don't know the past, but I have a future. So I think that's fantastic. That's the first thing I want to talk about, and that is the main takeaway of this episode. I think as far as the story goes, I think it was just a nice Faye episode. We learned a little bit about her. I mean, we learned quite a bit about her. We didn't learn the information on like what she was like before, but that's kind of like a cool way to do that. That's almost good enough. You don't really need. Now maybe later in the show there'll be like stories about that or like hints to what she was like and she'll figure some stuff out. But even if that was it, I think that's good enough, and that kind of explains the character a little more. It was so weird seeing her kind of like helpless and scared when she's so not that, even after only, I think he said it was like 3 years. So she's really come a long way in being sure of herself. Yeah, it was just a cool character. Look at the character and kind of what made her tick and how we got to where we are now. And it worked out perfectly with last episode being the Edward thing. This was Faye if I put two and two together, I think maybe Jet will have an episode next, but I have no idea. I don't even know the title of the next episode, but I guess we will when I jump to that episode. So I will say goodbye now. That was episode 15 of Cowboy Bebop, My Funny Valentine, and I will see you guys later. All right, bye.